Welcome, everyone. I'm Sara Wiseman. This is DIVINESTROLOGY, July 2022. Please subscribe, as quite soon that'll be the main way Divine Astrology is going to be issued out every month as our channeled forecast. July 2022. The magic is here. Raising consciousness is the only way to end suffering. Even if you give people food, water, work, enjoyment, if the karmic strands have not been released, there will still be suffering. We are here to show how to lift suffering. This is not a job for one of you, it is the job for all of you. It is your soul task in this lifetime and in the lifetimes that will define your era and age. When human beings, or any beings, reach a certain point of awareness, they are able to have understandings that they couldn't have before. This is where you are now. You have arrived here through a very difficult and chaotic path, a path littered with violence and greed, and yet something in you has shifted. You can feel this. You feel the despair that you have held so long, the determination to blot out or distract from your suffering that you held so long. You feel all of this relaxing. There is another way. You can feel this. You can see it as a light ahead. Keep walking toward that light. It is your destiny, your true destiny for this lifetime and the lifetimes to come in the next era. This is a teaching to help you understand what to do with your new awareness and how to work with it. You cannot use the old ways in the new world. I'm going to say that again. You cannot use the old ways in the new world. Even if you would like to use them because they are comforting or because you are used to them or even because some of them are quite lovely, you cannot use them anymore because they do not work. Pull this into your awareness. You are going to have to use new tools in this new world. Some of them are known to you, some of them are new. Many of them, it is simply a matter of remembering, the deep remembering. This is not about magic, because you soon find that magic is the way. Magic is not magic as in not silly, childish fantasy. Magic is one word for how things work. It is a word that you have now that you understand, that explains how the unbelievable can happen instantaneously without effort. You do all things with magic, which is the power of any soul and of the collective soul. The collective soul is here to do deep magic, and this is what is happening now. The magic, the light, the energy has returned. Because it is known, because it is new, because it is remembered. We say magic is not about candles and spells. This is not enough for you now. Magic is the deep energy, the deep flow of collective soul, shifting up, lifting up in consciousness. Consciousness rises, all things become imbued with magic, all things can be worked with magic, with consciousness, with light. In this new world, this magical world, one of the things you have noticed is this: collective consciousness is expanding. This means more of you are awake. Before, most of you were asleep. Now, more of you are awake. The part of collective soul that is awakened is greater. This allows many possibilities. In this new world, this magical world, another of the things you have noticed is that consciousness recognizes itself. By this we mean that you are noticing consciousness coming out of the woodwork in ways that even a year ago you did not. You are seeking the life, the spark, the awareness in others, even if those you never expected to hold this awareness are the ones showing up with it. You don't trust it yet, but you are seeing it, and it is new, and these others newly awakened are seeing you. This is new. Some of you have been awake a long time. You might feel you need a nap. You've been awake and aware of your own awakened state, and it has been hard to wander the planet waiting for the rest of the world to wake up. So now it's happening. And there is this feeling of hesitation as if you can't quite believe it. So soon you will not be the only one or feel like the only one. The old soul will watch the new soul, or in some cases, the new soul will watch the old soul in this process of soul awakening. There is some turmoil in this state. Relax. You can trust that this is for good, that this brings more magic. It was never intended that you would be the only one, or that you would be one of a few. The goal, the plan, the destiny, the way that soul evolution works is that some of you lead the way, others catch up, and the collective rises. Then this repeats. A few of you lead, others catch up, and the collective rises step by step up the levels of awareness. You are still needed, you are still a way shower, and you will find that as those who have been leading wake up, you are in turn being woken up by forces much bigger than yourself. It is not just you sitting in your room, staying the same in your understanding. As those around you wake up, you may feel a little confusion. You may find your own practices don't work, or you need a new environment, or you need to find new people to work with, or you need to have different experiences. This is normal. You are waking up too. So that you are waking up to your next level, and the person beside you is waking up to their next level, and this is all for good. This is light coming in, souls becoming more awakened, each soul being met with light for the next part of the journey. Yet, not all of you are in the same place or have the same understanding, and this is also fine. There is no race. It is not better to be ahead or behind. Collective soul is surging forward, the awakening is here, and wherever you are is where you are supposed to be. Don't compare. The universe knows exactly what each soul needs for the next step of understanding, and these teachings will be provided to you what you at your level of soul growth need next. You can know this. Everything is getting easier, more delightful, more charming, more magical, less dense. Everything is getting lighter, more magical. The density of pain is dissipating. This is what is happening as consciousness rises. I'm Sara Wiseman. Thank you for listening to Divinestrology, our monthly and annual channeled forecast. Please subscribe, as this is the best way for me to help you find this monthly forecast. And you can always find me at sarawiseman.com.